this thing. Ready to get some on that wax.
Another session with the BrosTalk, where the beer's ice cold. BrosTalk. Another session with the BrosTalk. Come and tell us what you know. BrosTalk.
Yo, what up world, what up peoples and troopers out there? It's your boy T. Broski. And my main man King Daniel in the building with me. And this is BrosTalk. Hey man, we got the guy, the player, the homie in the building with us. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's going on, y'all? Corey, appreciate y'all for having me. Pleasure to be here as usual.
Yeah, always. Appreciate you coming, man.
It's been a little while.
A while. Yeah, man, it's been a while, man. A lot of stuff been going on. A lot of cold weather.
Had a long break.
Coldest of weathers. I went through my first blizzard ever in life. That was interesting. Two things I noticed about the blizzard. One, negative temperature is cold as shit.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Like if it's negative, that shit is like a different type of. Especially if like you're from where we're from, like, it's a different type of beast.
Yeah.
And then two, snow blindness is real. You know, that shit is really real. Like, for real. If you look at, man, I had to just, I had to go out in the snow and do some shit. You know what I mean? It was 18 inches of snow where I was at. And overnight, like, that shit was crazy. I had to dig out the car to go to the store.
Yep.
Took me an hour to do that. Just to dig out the car.
Just to get the car out. I'm with you.
And that's not even... That wasn't even like, I didn't even clear off the windows because I had to pull out and stop again because I couldn't really see the hood. So I didn't know, I couldn't judge my distance. So, it was a fun experience to just see that much snow. And then another thing, like those piles of snow that they put up, like in parking lots and stuff, that's not soft stuff. It's like soft. It's not soft like you can run through it.
Yeah, no.
Shit just rocks out.
Yeah. It's frozen up.
Man, it looks soft.
Melts a little bit during the day and then freezes at
over.
night.
Bro, I'm. This is the very next day though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm lying to you. It was the second day. So it was the snowstorm or the blizzard, and then the next day they made piles in like Walmart, and then blew off like the biggest main streets, and then the next day they started doing like little, Pizza Huts and Taco Bell and shit like that. But they had a pile there, so I was like, I'm gonna run and go see. I just want to run and jump in one. I thought that'd be pretty cool, like run, dive in one. Luckily, I didn't do it like that. I just ran it back first. Head started hurting. Immediately went to the hotel. You know what I'm saying? Shut that down real quick.
Somebody watched it too.
I hope not.
Somebody watched it.
You know what I mean?
Somebody's always watching.
Well, I'm pretty sure because there was people outside.
Yeah,
Like literally, and they was looking at like
it's on some compilation of videos and some YouTube internet video.
So you gotta catch it.
Cool.
Calm down.
Look, I know that idiot.
Good dumbass. Must be from Texas.
Where was you at again?
That's classified information. You know what I mean?
Where it snowed.
It's
So we went to Colorado for like a week, but
Where
we was, it only snowed. Well, it snowed on Christmas Day, so I mean, I guess that was like, it kind of made it worth it. But we had to go up on this pass. Yeah,
Like
it was cool as fuck. Because we needed to get to this other town. I can't even remember what it was called. But yeah, going over that pass, my pops, he's very afraid of heights. So as we're going down, all this snow is melting on the road, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah,
That's like
damn.
we're supposed to go, tubing at 6. It gets dark at like 5:30. Roads are gonna.
I'm thinking the same thing, but ask your question.
Like you on tubing,
In water.
but it's snow.
No, yeah.
What?
You just said you said you're going tubing,
Yeah.
but you just said it was snowing.
Well, yeah. You ain't never seen where they take like the snow tubes down the mountain.
It's like sledding.
Tubing, you're talking about like
It's like sledding.
sledding.
I mean, they're giant tubes, the rubber tubes, and they call it tubing. But same concept, yeah.
Oh, I'm just
Okay, because when you said tube, I'm thinking water tubing, like
No,
I'm thinking like he just talking about the snow and the smell, and they talking about
going
that's like
tubing.
the first thing that went. Yeah, okay. So I'm with you now. I'm kind of speaking.
and
You
so
go sledding on the big tubes. I'm with you.
That's great. Yeah.
and so yeah, we do that. But the whole time, everywhere we went the other day, my dad's like, so going up to strangers. You ever go up on the pass at night?
Yeah, right.
Is it safe to? And pretty much everyone's like, yeah, it's not a big deal, but just be careful. Man, there are some people flying. Because they probably grew up there.
Sean,
They ain't
shit
got
to
no
them,
problem. They're
yeah.
used to it.
Sean, well, we 15 back van coming down that mountain. Get me.
In Colorado, Fort Carson, that shit was ridiculous.
Thanks. The CIA man.
Yeah, but you got that's the placement of the mountains. You just got to know where the mountains. You don't know
Well,
what.
Rocky Mountains.
Yeah, well, I could have said that, but yeah, Rocky Mountains
All mountains are rocky.
at some point in time, Jagged Mountains. But yeah, man.
Jagged Edge.
Ooh,
Okay.
classics. Well, speaking of, let me ask you this. So, do y'all regret anything that you've ever done, like in life?
Not buying Bitcoin.
Like anything? I'm just okay.
Yeah.
So,
It's pushed off to me. Well, from my knowledge, was it's what you use, like on the dark web, and it was just a currency that just
yeah,
like to me, the idea was like, hey, we collect Pokemon cards. You know what I'm saying? I did 2 back in the day. Now they're worth millions. Having Bitcoins. Hey, we do these and we exchange it like this. I did everything Pogs in school
yeah.
and stuff like that, and there's one.
Do you regret anything?
I mean, I guess to give the like, was it the nice answer, the hallmark answer? Like, I'd have to say no because, if I did anything differently, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But I will say, looking back, the only thing that I was like, damn, I really wish I would have done that differently was playing basketball. Like, I was always like super timid for whatever fucking reason when it came to like playing at school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Boys and Girls Club, AAU, whatever, basketball courts, no issue. But for whatever reason, I just like froze up, and that shit just, I don't know. It took a while for me to finally get over it. And by the time I did, I was pretty much at the end of high school. So it was like, man, I'm not even playing anymore. I stopped playing the year before because I ended up getting a job. So it's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
So that'd be the only thing where I was like, damn, I wish I'd have put a little bit more effort into it and just, focus more on that and stop being a little bitch.
I mean,
just fucking go play. But for whatever reason, it was just,
mine's pretty
I
much.
think it was more anxiety. But
Mine's pretty much the same. Sports and stuff like that. Wise, like just taking school a little bit more serious and stuff. But I asked that question because it was a situation in life where, like relationship wise, when you look at your relationships or you look at certain decisions you made in your life, like you said, who you are is because of those decisions that you made, right? Like the reason that you are right now, what you are, and the knowledge that you have, because whether it was a bad decision and you learned from it, or it was a good decision and you just gained experience, whatever, Like you're who you are because of that. So it's hard for me to say I regret, what I've done. Not in the sense of like bad things. I'm just talking about just day-to-day walks in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in the same breath, when you look up like regret, it comes with like sorrow and matter of fact, just look up what the word regret means, and then when you look up that word, the way it describes it is as if it's something bad.
But feel sad, repentant, or disappointed over.
So when you say you regret, like we're talking about light stuff, like sports and stuff like that, but like real shit, real stuff, whatever that situation is in your life. I agree with the whole I am who I am right now because of decisions I made. But the knowledge that I have right now makes me look back on my old decisions and say I could have done better. I don't regret the decisions that I made. I just know I could have done better.
Well, I mean,
So-
this simple word in there is disappointment. So, like, disappointment doesn't mean that you're down and out or you're going to sit on it forever. Just disappointed it happened. You move on to the next thing. Disappointment affects people in different ways. Like, I might be really disappointed on this and never want to do it again. Your disappointment might fuel you. So, I mean, regret's regret based on
On the definition.
yeah, but I get the meaning where everybody feels it is. It's like something
Bad.
that gets you down and
Yeah.
you regret that it ever happened.
Yeah.
No, it's like I said, I don't regret based on what you call it, people would be happy they made it to the Super Bowl. They're disappointed they didn't win, but they don't regret going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
See, like, and for me, when you look at that word, when you say, "Damn, I regret that," everybody's immediate reaction is like something bad, like oh shit, like you.
That's the way it's used now. Yeah.
But in the real world, like it's not necessarily because I had this conversation with my brother in Houston, and he was like, I was telling him like I don't regret, but hindsight 2020, I could have done differently. So I have a whatever feeling towards that right there. I don't know how to verbalize that feeling other than regret. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no way for me to say what that feeling is other than using the word regret. But again, regret makes me think about something super negative. And it's like, no, it's not negative. It's just I understand things differently now than what I did back then. So for the word's sake, regret is exactly what I feel, but that's not what my heart says. It's not like a sorrow feeling. It's like, damn, I could have done differently. If I'm presented with that disappointment. That word right there is probably what that's the better word to. So shouts out to my boy Jamarcus, man. It's disappointment. But anyways, speaking of disappointment, we had a lot of disappointed people. I'm not gonna say a lot of disappointment. What do y'all think about the NCAA playoffs? What did y'all think about the whole team selection, ending outcome? Shouts out to Ohio State, right?
They didn't win that championship.
Yeah, they beat Notre Dame. Shouts out to Texas. Well, let's start there. Let's start there. Is Ohio State that much of a dominant team? You got Texas tatted on.
Mm-hmm.
So is Ohio State that much of a dominant team to make Texas look like that?
I think they're a better team.
They scraped.
They didn't scrape Texas.
According to the census, they dominated.
No.
They were bigger, faster, stronger, and they just dominated. I don't agree with that, but I'm just saying like that's
like the consensus is the game went down to the wire, and it just so happened that you was fumbled. Consensus around here is Ewers has to play a better game.
Ewers, the quarterback.
Yeah, because they didn't dominate it if your best player did nothing that game.
Mm-hmm.
So who got dominated? No, just a couple things worked this way, a couple things went that way. But yeah, they definitely wasn't dominated. Ohio State just was the better team that day. It is what it is. It's just like every other one. Whoever shows up that day and wins, they win.
Notre Dame is the one that surprised me more. I'm surprised
Ohio State beating them,
No, just I'm surprised that they got to the championship. To be
Yeah.
honest.
getting in there. Oh, okay.
I didn't see that one come. The big, I won't say surprise, because to me it's always been something that I when the Packers were like really good and they were trying to get the number 1 seed or number 2 seed or whatever to get a bye week. I always was like, no, like don't get a bye week, because every single time they would, they'd lose the next week.
Yep, we come out playing sloppy. Yeah.
And look exactly what happened to all 4 teams in the champion or in the playoffs that got a bye week. All 4 of them lost.
Yes.
And in the first half, they all got decimated.
Yeah.
It wasn't even close.
It's like
Texas is the only one that ended up getting close to losing to
Arizona State.
Arizona State. Thank you.
Yeah, but it's different, for college kids, I guess professionals. But that's a lot of time off of football. And I think it'd be great
It is.
if they,
What is it? How many?
Change it to 16 teams and let everyone play.
What's the gap? Time off?
16. It was I want to say 3 weeks.
Oh, I thought it
maybe
was 2 weeks.
or 2 weeks, 3 weeks if you had to buy.
Right.
Oh, 3 weeks if you okay. So 3 weeks. That's almost a month off of play.
Playing.
But okay, but we're not talking
So if you move, I think it'd be great if you just move it up.
1 week.
Yeah. So like,
If they don't want to do
So
that,
your bye is gonna be
Yeah,
your
yeah.
bye week is gonna be 2 weeks
yeah, yes,
instead of 3.
Instead of 3.
Yeah.
All you do is move the slate up more.
Yeah,
I see.
I think you get better football that way too.
The only problem with that is that's going to put it on Christmas, and people are okay with New Year's them playing. But I think the colleges are going to have issues with them playing on
Well, did you see
Christmas Day, because they don't have any games on Christmas.
what the NFL did? Oh shit! We'll put it around Christmas. Do the 24th and the 26th.
Yeah,
I mean, football.
Like
is football.
it's your wiggle room.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Football. They're gonna get numbers.
Like some of them
regardless.
games started on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's your wiggle room.
Speaking of Arizona State, what's their
Scatterboo.
He said he's gonna be the truth in the NFL. Whoever gets him is gonna have a gym. 1, is he really that good? I believe he is. 2, do you think he has the ability to do what he said he's gonna do in the NFL? I think he does, because Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, he's not a Christian McCaffrey.
I'm not saying he is. But I definitely think he has potential to turn into something like that in the NFL. Granted, what he's done at Arizona State, put up the numbers and stuff like that, is impressive. But NFL is a different ballgame.
Mm-hmm.
If it's certain things like hitting gaps and your field vision and stuff like that helps, that excels a great player to an elite level. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Little stuff like that can allow you to be way better than everybody else. I think he's going to be surrounded with. For one, I think he'll get drafted. Right. I don't really care where he gets drafted at. I think he definitely has potential for playing time. And I think he, depending on how their game plan is structured, whatever team he goes to, I think he definitely has potential to shine. Now, how he shines is going to be, I think his peak is Christian McCaffrey. I think that's his peak. But
You think he's better than Ezekiel Elliott? Came out of college?
no. Talent-wise? No.
Oh man! If not, then that doesn't spell a good future for him.
I mean, what I look at is the way he runs, the style that he runs, things he can do. I see Zeke do all that. Zeke is amazing. And it's not a knock on him. I'm just saying that just the way the NFL because that's why I would compliment him. He's like a Z. Short, big, strong as a cunt. He's gonna come after you, try to run through you, gonna break a lot of tackles. And so when I look at his future, and it's just a guess. But I hope the success is, I hope it goes on to have a Hall of Fame. I root for all of them just be great. But that body's gonna wear down. You're a running back, and they'll get Le'Veon Bell. You see all these guys have a good stretch. Chris Johnson, these guys have a running back is a hard position because you have this stretch and then it's a drop off.
Yeah.
Because they can bring in, okay, you might have been getting 4.6 yards a carry. Then you drop it to 2.9.
Yeah.
And you're this great running back, but we can get somebody else in here, brand new, fresh, and get him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's just a hard position. But I do think that he's going to be good in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's talented. He runs the ball mean, nasty, and aggressive. That's what you want to run back. So.
Okay. Ohio State, Notre Dame, good game, bad game. What y'all thought about that game? You thought. Who did you pick? I picked Ohio State, obviously.
I would have been extremely surprised. And I was rooting for him. But I would have been extremely surprised if Notre Dame would have won that game.
I mean, the whole country rooting for him, but everybody knew Ohio State sometimes just on a roll.
They roll. They roll. Is Ohio State just I mean, it's a prestigious school to go to, right? So, like, they're always going to get top 5 recruits. I mean, 5-star recruits, the elite. The elite guys are always going to lean and go towards that school. How good? Who they lost? What were they? 13-2. Who did they lose to? Michigan. Who did Michigan lose to?
Everyone.
And Michigan also is.
Michigan had not a good season.
And they was national champion at 15-0 last year.
Yeah.
So it's just what college football is. Like, just because this team, until you can pull off a couple in a row, like, it's, granted, their season's special. It's amazing. I'm not knocking any of the conference, but I'm not ready to say Ohio State's is the king of college football. Because, yes, they're the king this season, but I don't think they're going to be favored next year going. You get what I'm saying? Just 'cause the cycle of players. But when you look at people who dominated the run, like you look at Alabama winning 4-6, or Jordan doing this, or those teams in USC.
Yeah.
So I seen somebody try to compare the 2 running backs from Ohio State, saying they're the best running backs ever. It was Judkins, I don't know the other guys.
It's impossible.
Yeah. Guess who tweeted him back? Lindell White.
Lindell White and Reggie Bush.
And said, "Excuse me?"
That was lightning and thunder right there, boy.
Yeah.
That shit was insane. Like, insane. Lindell White gonna run pause right down your throat.
Yeah.
Reggie Bush right around the outside. And you're not touching.
He showed people different speed.
You're not touching that guy.
He get
Extreme.
out.
Man, they used to play games where it looked like they were playing like
Yeah.
like I swear, like on everything I love, like he was just like goofing off. Just going through the motion. Like, that shit crazy.
Pure speed. Yeah.
Speaking of that, I don't know if we spoke about this before, but Gentry, Travis Hunter, with Cam Ward,
Dylan Gabriel. Talking about the
Heisman, yeah.
Dylan Gabriel.
At who do you think is gonna have the most successful career or season? What let's just say career, fuck it, whatever. Who do you think is gonna be the most successful, numbers wise or accolades or whatever, out of those guys?
I think it's gonna be a toss up between Hunter and Gentry, but I would lean more towards Hunter because he has just pure athleticism. So I think he's going to be able to shine at whatever position he just has multiple ways.
Okay, so, well, sorry to take it back, but what's Gentry and Scott Bobby? What?
I'm drafting Gentry.
Why?
Just eye test.
Well, I'm saying, but
Probably numbers too.
numbers too, obviously.
Yeah, like Scatterboo,
You don't think Scatterboo does what Gentry does on that team?
No.
You don't think Scatterboo? So what is Scatterboo? What is Scatterboo lacking that Gentry has that caused him? Because he felt like he was shunned in the Heisman and everything. Like what does Gentry have that Scatterboo doesn't have?
help around him.
So that's the only thing. So if he would have went to a better school,
And I think
different school.
breakout speed as well. I think he breaks tackles. He doesn't use as much to break tackles as, and that just might be a style of running. It looks like Scatterboo used a lot of his force to break tackles.
how big? What's the size difference in Scatterboo?
I don't know. Like just looking at him, Scatterboo looks to be the
The bigger guy.
What the hell are you supposed to?
He's Arizona State running back. And I say that because
It makes it sound like I'm hating on him. He's
no. I'm saying that so like
What?
running back wise, if Scatterboo's taller and bigger, he's an easier target to snatch up than Gentry is. But
Well, yeah.
in theory, you know what I'm saying? In theory, it's a bigger target to grab. If you got Gentry with a better field of vision, you got Gentry with more speed, and you got Gentry with I would say-
5'11", 215.
and then look what is Ashton Gentry, 5'11", 215. That's Scatterboo.
Yeah.
And then what is Gentry? But you got Gentry with he got a great field of vision. He got speed over him, and then what else?
5'9", 215.
I would say strength.
Okay.
He's 2 inches smaller, right? Same size.
Okay.
So I don't know. I think for me personally, I think Scatterboo, he talk a big game, and I think he's shown that he's a tough kid. Again, I don't know how long he's going to last in there. If it was up to me, I would definitely choose Travis Hunter. That he would have the most highlighted season, so to speak, out of those guys, and then Gentry would be a close second. Why? I feel the way you feel about Scatterboo about Gentry going into the NFL. I feel like Gentry has a limited man. First of all, we're gonna get into the NFL playoffs. These guys are out there. I don't know. The DB, everybody's running downhill trying to crack heads. Like, I don't know what's going on in the playoffs, right? But the guys are out there running around trying to crack heads. Gentry's a tough guy. 5'9", 215. They're gonna put some weight on him, right? He's not. I don't think you lose a step because as they put weight on you, they're gonna condition you and stuff like that. But I just think athleticism wise, Travis Hunter is gonna excel.
I mean, that dude's just a monster. Like everything he's been able to do, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, just pure, he's the best athlete in the draft, hands down. You see his basketball highlights, he messing around doing stuff.
Yeah.
Just his athleticism
Just gets
is going to carry him as far as he wants to go.
So NFL wise, we got well, hold on, I was gonna touch on this too. Cam Ward. What do y'all see him doing? Cam Ward or Shiloh? I'm Shiloh fucking Shador.
Would I draft?
Yeah, we know. I would say Shador. You're gonna say, right? I would. That's my. If we had a prediction thing up there, I would say King Daniels draft Shador over Cam Ward. That's my.
What team do I?
Oh damn! I never put that down.
Saying it. Oh, if I had a team.
Well, who has the first pick? We don't even know. But lottery wise, Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
Who's the top? Tennessee,
Cleveland,
New
New York.
Okay. Cleveland.
I'm getting Travis Hunter.
No, I'm saying quarterback wise. Cam Ward or Shador
Oh, Shador.
on Cleveland.
Uh,
And then you okay. Who you going?
But up in Tennessee, I'm getting Cam.
Tennessee going. Cam, who you going if you're Cleveland?
Yeah, I would have to say the same. I think he would work better with Cleveland's offense.
Boy played in cold weather. That's his dad said. Boy played in cold weather.
Yeah, like I said, that's why I think he's get drafted there. Like Cleveland was the number 2 pick. You put it down that we had to pick one of those.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, yeah.
Okay, because Cam Ward, I guess he did play in Washington State, I believe. But yeah, if that's why Cleveland's not going to draft. Like, sure, can go to New York, or you can go to Las Vegas. And it's the only 2 teams that he's going to be cool with.
Cool with going. That's crazy to even say that.
It's
Cool
not.
with going.
I mean,
No, I'm saying it's cool with going because at one point in time, making it to the NFL that was the highlight. Now you can be cool with
I'm
going
going
to a
this
team or
place.
choose.
but this has been like this. Like just back then, they did it more. Like they're not coming out and saying it.
Nah.
But other quarterbacks have been more blunt saying it. You got the Mannings. You got people threatening to go back into college for another year so they don't get drafted.
Yeah.
And just he's gonna get. They haven't said nothing. He says he's gonna go to where Shador's not said nothing about it.
No. I think he's a good kid, and I think that Deion raised Ray. Well, obviously I just said,
Yeah.
but I think that he got a well-respected group of individuals around him. When it comes down to his team, Jimmy Horn Jr. Shouts out to him, man. And I hope he do great things in the NFL too. And personally, I think he's one of them sleeper guys that's going to come in. You know, you may not be a starting receiver, but you may be that dunk guy where you catch him dumping.
Yeah, like a Max Hollins.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the Raiders' first deals.
And then just cut up. But you know, he had his dad's in prison and all that. And he went and spoke on his behalf. Well spoken. You know what I'm saying? Well spoken Jim. He got these guys around him that I guess he teaches them whatever he teaches them respect or whatever beyond the money. And granted, these cats are making money. So like it's not like back in the day where you're foaming at the mouth to get to a contract. You know what I mean? Like I know I'm about to get a contract and I can help.
Somebody just transferred as a quarterback. Oh, I think it's a quarterback got like $8 million or something.
I know who did get $8 million.
Was it Carson Beck?
I don't know from Georgia.
Yeah, they said the quarterback just transferred. Travis Hunter was talking about it. He said, "Why would he go to the NFL? Like I can come back and transfer and get $20 million."
Right, that's crazy.
That's
I know who did get $8 million.
yeah.
Well, that's where we're in that corner. Whoa. That's all I know. That shit's trash. I don't like it. I'm not gonna say it's trash. I don't
It's
like it.
something.
You can. Sorry.
That's all the part I know. I just said that because everybody be talking about it. When I swear we're in that corner. Whoa.
Shit gonna fly. You sung and danced twice. That shit nice.
That's not. That's all I know.
You might have just started it.
No, man. I hope not. What if they meet me up? Whoa. That shit. No, but
And you did it again.
yeah, no.
What if they did it, huh?
Yeah, I hope so.
Hope they don't do it. Whoa.
Speaking of NFL, we got the playoffs going on. We got playoffs. We got the who just lost? The Lions.
That was
tough.
a surprise.
That was tough. The Rams.
That wasn't as much of a surprise.
That was.
Really?
To me, well, I'm a Rams fan, so I'm rooting for them.
I forgot.
And then they played a hell of a game, minus the fuck up. And everybody plays a hell of a game, minus the fuck ups. But I'm saying is,
Green Bay played a hell of a game, man.
well, we're talking about the win. No, I'm joking. They had a chance to win. You know what I'm saying? And
They did.
yeah, they had a good chance, a good chance to win.
I thought it was over, and then they're like, "Hey,
Nah.
we got 6 minutes left, or however much time.
They had a chance.
Got a touchdown, got another one." I'm like,
I'll say this though, it was cold. Boy, like it's cold. So like, just having dexterity in your fingers to throw the ball, catch the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like now, granted, these motherfuckers got heated jackets, furnace blowers blowing on them. They got all type of good stuff on the sideline, but not when they're on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like,
someone was like, "But the fields are heated," and I was like, "How fucking hot do you think they keep them?"
They just keep them hot enough to show the lines. That's it. That's literally only reason. That's the only part.
Imagine you be a receiver and you can feel like the heat radiating from the ground.
And I don't even think it's that much. You know what I'm saying? I think it's
definitely.
I think it's just enough to keep that shit melted.
Yeah, of course.
Which is 40 degrees. Probably got to be 50 or something like that. Yeah. You know, but whatever.
I don't know the specifics of it,
but ultimately, they had an opportunity. A wild game that was, you know, who expected the Commanders to win? Did you pick them?
No.
No, I don't think nobody.
No.
I don't think nobody selected them as a choice. They fucked up my little sheet that week, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was perfect, minus them. I didn't select them.
Yeah, no, I had no idea that was gonna happen. That was a big surprise.
Yeah. Well, you got
the Bills-Ravens game was a hell of a game.
Man, the Bills and Ravens. That's what that was my next topic of conversation was those two distinct gentlemen. You got Lamar Jackson, and then you got Josh Allen. Lamar fucked up a couple times in the game. You know what I mean? I don't blame. You know, I fault the team. I don't fault the coaches. I fault the team. And I say the team because, well, I ain't gonna say it. Andrews fucked up. Yeah, right. He fucked up.
Well, he dropped the 2-point conversion.
He dropped 2-point conversion. There's other things that happened. Lamar fumbled. Like, there's certain things. He threw interception. There's certain things that could have changed the trajectory of the game. I will say this: that one of the announcers did, or the commentators did say that one of the commentators did say that, hey, one of the commentators did say that, damn, he just fucked me up, son of a, whatever. One of the commentators did say that if the Bills had fucked up or lost, you know, have made as many mistakes as the Ravens did, the Ravens would be way higher. It wouldn't be any. It wouldn't be as close of a game.
Yeah.
Which I agree with. You know what I mean? But again,
it's all about.
But that's football, yeah.
It's football, and it's cold. Now, granted, New York they both play in cold weather. And they're both, I wouldn't say live, but you know, if you live in that city, you're gonna experience cold weather.
Yeah, but they're two different colds.
True.
Yeah,
two
Baltimore's
totally
cold, but like
they're up there. Like, yeah. I one thing I don't want people to do is like try to make that Josh Allen is better. This is Jamarcus. I haven't talked to him about it, but this is for you. I don't want to make Josh Allen a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson just because he beat him in the playoffs.
Yeah, well, let's just go back to the game. Like, for instance, let's say Mark Andrews catches that pass. Right? It was a good pass. He just happened to drop it. But let's say he does catch it.
Yeah.
Then Buffalo goes down, gets field goal and win. Who we blaming in? Baltimore's defense?
Right.
Or we're going to blame Lamar Jackson having just a bad first half because he had a killer second half. And he took that team down there and put them in position to get the 2-point conversion. So it wasn't like Lamar Jackson. So he did what he was supposed to do. He messed up in the first half, made adjustments, and fought his team back. When you're playing quarterback with the lead, it's a different type of game that you can play.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have to take these I don't have to take these chances because we're winning, so I can play it safe. So it might not even be me handling, or we might be able to just say, because I think if you flip the tides and you put Josh Allen in a position where he has to pass the ball more, like Lamar Jackson was, I don't think he's that successful.
I agree.
Lamar Jackson was carving him up. He just had a bad first half.
Yeah. And it really wasn't, I would say, a bad first quarter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
in but, you know, I mean, it
And that's
is
just-
what it is.
Like you said, it's you know the game, you played the game. I don't care what level, you know that ball is cold, wet, and slippery. Stuff happens. One simple, I don't have 3 points on it.
Yeah.
The ball pops out. It is what it is.
And not to knock him, you know what I mean? Not to knock Josh Allen or nothing like that. Well, I heard, you know, they had a little, and I don't want to, I can't even, they had a little four-player. It was Randall Cunningham, Michael Vick, Cam Newton, and Lamar Jackson. And if you had to rank those guys, or you know, who would you put first out of those four guys? Corey, I'll let you go first.
Hold on, you gotta repeat the four. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's Randall Cunningham, Michael Vick, Cam Newton, and Lamar Jackson.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know a lot about Michael Cunningham.
Randall Cunningham.
See, goes to show how much I know. So I have to probably go. I probably have to go. Vic, Lamar, and who else was the third one?
Cam.
Yeah, Cam's definitely last.
Jesus.
Yes, by far, him close. And Vic, and then Lamar Jackson probably last.
Said Cam Newton last.
Definitely.
MVP Cam.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's what it said.
Yeah, Mr. is too scared to jump in and get the ball in the Super Bowl.
Okay. That's what everybody fought him for. That
I'm
takes
sorry,
away
that's a
from his
big
greatness,
fault.
though?
Like, yes.
One play.
That takes away from his greatness.
Yes, absolutely. For me, it does.
So if I showed
Right.
a play with Tom Brady, that's what I was trying to think. Like if I show a play with Tom Brady doing that, is Tom Brady not great anymore to you?
I would have serious issues just like I have with Cam.
Or Peyton Manning, he did it.
Same.
A lot of quarterbacks do that.
Kurt
It's just-
Warner,
Yeah, when it's
he
a lot.
dropped the ball, threw that bitch back like this.
So that's all I'm saying. Like to me, I don't think one play defines your entire career. But that's
To
your.
me, doing that
it's yours.
action, you're telling me like it's the Super Bowl. You're not gonna jump in there and get the ball. Like you're scared. Like I'm sorry. Let's
just play.
That's just
And I'm with you, but I wouldn't want. I'm not mad at your thing. Like I understand. But I don't want my quarterback down. Like, let's say you dive in there and you just go break a collarbone or sprain an elbow or break a finger. Like now you can't play quarterback.
but they lost.
Yeah, but
So let's say you don't dive in there, they get the ball, and then they
then we
score.
lose.
And
Yes,
then
that's
they
the
lose.
outcome. But I'd rather take that.
Get in
than
there,
have
break
you
your
give me a
damn
chance.
collarbone, and get the damn ball.
Not
Shit.
not my MVP.
Fuck, man. He played like he had a broken collarbone after that.
I'm putting. I'm gonna choose Lamar Jackson as first. Cam, and then Michael Vick, and then Randall Cunningham.
Yep.
It kind of so as football progresses, people get better, and then that's pretty much how I would pretty much label that one, so to speak. IQ wise, I think all of them have a high IQ in football.
Absolutely.
So like I can't take away from that. I just think as the game progressed, people progressed skill wise. Because I think that now if you want to break down running style, so to speak. Like if you're gonna go 3rd and 2, who do you want to run the ball for you? If it's a quarterback draw, who you want to run the ball for you? Are you gonna go Randall Cunningham, or are you gonna go Michael Vick? Who would you want to run the ball? Me personally, I would probably choose Cam. He's a bigger guy. If he had to run into contact, he's fast. If he had to run into contact, I think he can push forward.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I would choose for that. But King Dana, who would you select out of those 4 as your number 1?
Like you said, it is definitely it just goes with based on the time, the era of football. Like Leonard Cunningham was one of the first to really electrify at that position, so people didn't understand what you can do from that. But he only had this amount of opportunities, and he made the best of that. Michael Vick, he's never really like, oh wow, okay, he's doing this way he can do. We understand the game a little bit different. Instead of Leonard Cunningham just getting plays off, 3-step drops, we'll put Michael Vick in rollouts. And Cam Newton comes in. Now we understand the position and what you can do differently now. Okay, so now we're going to design specific quarterback runs for you. Then you get Lamar Jackson who comes in, and now we really understand what we can do with this type of athlete. We're doing dropbacks, rollouts, design runs, play action reads. I was able to do more because they understand the game. But I think they're all equally great. It's just the evolution of football. When we look at the playoffs now, we can classify every quarterback in the playoffs right now as what they like to call a mobile quarterback. Because they play outside the pocket.
Right.
Instead of trying to play this old game of, well, we know you can run. We don't care you can throw the ball 70 yards.
Yeah.
If you can't do this 3-step drop and understand this is what we want you to do, this is the way we design, instead of saying, hey, these are 4 options. It's not a 1, 2, 3 drop, hit the first guy. It's, hey, we're going to design this play. Some routes might have double routes in them. Hey, you want to curl, and then we know that if you don't get the ball at this curl, it's apparently because he's then moved the pocket.
Yeah.
So when he moves out the pocket, when you go here, you got to go this way. So it's just the evolution of the game. But yeah, they're all phenomenal. All of them.
Yep. So Super Bowl prediction. Well, first Super Bowl prediction. What? Well, I
said this last year.
Okay. NFL is not scripted. If the NFL is not scripted, is Patrick Mahomes being protected?
Yes.
Sometimes it's hard to say he's not.
If the NFL is scripted,
I don't think the NFL is scripted, but they may still want to protect players.
It's a business.
yeah, it is. I talked about this one time with King Dano. What if the NFL script isn't for the players? The players are the actors, right? The playbook is your lines. The play calls is what you see is what you get on camera, right? But the script is for the producers and the executive producers and the directors, which is your GMs and some of your head coaches.
Yeah.
So the playbook or the script is the Chiefs is going to win this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
How we design that to make it happen is football. That's what y'all get on TV.
Or it's just the head coaches, though. That's coming out from the top saying, hey, this is what the results are going to be. So now you guys are going to drop a game plan.
To make it look like that.
The same way you choreograph a wrestling match. Hey, we're going to drop a game plan. This, that. What they call it, that's what they call it. It's a game plan. What if you know the game plan, I know the game plan, we just draw it up because we're teaching our players to do what?
Yeah.
Run the game plan.
That shit crazy to me.
Referees to make sure that stuff stays in. Like we're to have that discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Chiefs are definitely in. It's good for business. Like it really is. The numbers they did last year,
True.
numbers we got to do this year, going for a 3-peat.
Going for it. Yeah. That's okay. So to Super Bowl predictions, who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? I mean, we still
I don't know what deals you going. You got deals. I'm with you. I mean,
I was pulling for Detroit, even though they're
I knew Detroit.
rival. But still, it was just I was hoping for. I know a lot of Detroit fans, and
It's the classic play right here. I don't see it. The Eagles is to the Chiefs. The Giants was to the Patriots. We've seen this before.
so you call them the Eagles.
I got the Chiefs making it. Well, yeah, I got the Eagles winning, yes. I believe Eagles.
I think it'll be Eagles Bills.
But I definitely got the Chiefs going
Jesus
for sure.
Christ. What is up with you and the Bills? You
I
like
think,
Josh Allen that much?
I think he's a good quarterback.
Whoa, okay. That's good. He's a great quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, but
You
he
got
ain't the
faith
sole
in
reason
him.
why the Bills are going.
I mean, it's definitely a whole team thing. But either way, I mean,
I don't think it's that transcendent.
I'm picking the Chiefs, but go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm picking. I'm picking. Reason I picked the Chiefs is I think Patrick Mahomes, not me personally, but I think there's an entity or a person out there that thinks he deserves 3 rings, 3P. That's what I personally think.
I think it's gonna make a lot of money.
Definitely.
Like business wise, the best team to win business wise would be Philly. But getting Kansas City there, you get all the viewers and stuff, and then next year
They're doing all these commercials with Andy Reid. When the last time you see Andy Reid just talking about it?
well, they got interest. Like guess what? Hate to say it, but that Taylor Swift effect is for real.
That
Like,
shit-
we talked about that a while ago, like just
Yeah.
the merchandise, 400%.
Yeah.
Like the viewership.
Shouts out to Kelsey.
Hey, that's why we're about to keep cutting her every time. Every time we had a game, we know. You know,
Of
watch her
course.
walk in
Yeah, of course.
and cut her celebrations. Travis Kelsey didn't have the best of the year, but you know what? Show up in the playoff.
Oh, for sure.
Guess who there? Guess who there with her, y'all? And then Caitlin Carter.
That shit crazy.
Give us all of your money.
That shit crazy. So
still can't believe y'all.
you said Bills,
I ain't on Josh Allen. I'm not hating on Josh Allen.
huh? You said Bills.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
Josh Allen. Not like that, but fuck that guy. And I always say this compared to Lamar Jackson, because of Jamarcus. You try to make it seem like Josh Allen has something better to offer than, and you're gonna have to come on this motherfucker to defend yourself. But he tried to make it seem
Yeah,
like he's a better player, but a better athlete, whatever.
No.
Josh Allen. He said, he's been doing this. Been doing what?
Hate love Josh Allen. I like him. For that one play.
That's a big part of it. Also, longevity. I feel like Cam Newton was super short. He was there for a couple of years.
So
He was
okay, let's talk about this. Cam Newton
Yeah.
and Lamar Jackson.
a year or so.
Cam Newton was on a different structure. The motherfucker told him not to get tattoos. That's a whole different structure of football. You can't play football.
If you
Cam
don't get
Newton got
tattoos.
shitted on in college. The fact that Cam Newton made it to the NFL.
Well, hold on. You say you can't play football if you're so restricted that you can't do things like.
No,
get
I'm not saying you
tattoos.
can't play football. I'm saying like He's not playing free football like Lamar Jackson playing free football.
Right.
Lamar Jackson earned where he was at. Like he fought for his money. He fought for everything to get, but he's there. So Lamar Jackson can play football and do what he want to do, how he want to play football. Cam Newton had to follow a structure of football, a game plan, so to speak. Deviate from his game plan, I'm going to spank your ass. Right now, Cam Newton should and can be in the NFL. If Jameis Winston is in the NFL playing football, Cam Newton could be in the NFL playing football. I personally feel like Cam Newton's a better athlete, physical specimen than Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston is. And I think he has a better IQ football than Jameis Winston does. And he's faster than him. And he's stronger than him.
And I also think that quarterbacks are a little different. It goes back into the Kansas City topic of them kind of getting plays. Like, we can go back and look at those videos. They tee off on He tee off on Josh Allen. Was that Houston? That was somebody. No, that was a Houston guy. But anyway, if you tee off on a quarterback now, especially Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes, didn't even get hit and they caught a personal foul.
Oh, yeah, dude flew right in the
Yeah, the Texas players hit each other. Bam.
It was
They
Texas.
caught Texas.
Whoever.
No,
Yeah.
in the playoffs, when Texas was playing the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes was going down, and both Texans players over his head. They hit each other. You know.
Yeah.
Or when he's running out of bounds and then stops, tries to let up. So I think if I watched Jaden Daniels get smashed out of bounds on the white line, and they didn't call nothing, but you see Patrick Mahomes stop and kind of, and the Texas players let up, and you still throw the flag. I just think Josh Allen will be on the more favorable of those calls, like a Mahomes.
Right. I can agree with that.
Compared to Cam Newton, that you take his head off, and they didn't care.
Yeah.
Or Jaden Daniels, or Robert Griffin III, like.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and tighten up before we get up out of here.
So that was Bills, Chiefs, Eagles.
Yeah. Bills, Chiefs, Eagles. Y'all write that down in the pad. Keep that. And we'll figure out something to do before, like when the game's over. I don't know what we'll do.
I want to eat some chips. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking about the game.
I'm talking about like whoever wins. Like I don't know.
You want to make it a bet thing?
I mean, we can do something. I don't know. Something cool to just have for everybody, viewers and shit.
Oh.
Nope.
No. That's
Hey, well, I do want to say, shouts out to all our, life is life, man, and things be happening all the time. Shouts out to Sister Divine. That's one of the person's people. That's a person that meant something to me, and I lost her to a battle of cancer. It's the crazy part because she stayed right down the street from where I stay right now. It was like a crazy situation to go through. See that person struggling, suffering the way they were, and ultimately to gain their wings the way she did. I guess it was beautiful in the fact of she don't have to fight no more. King Daniel has somebody at this job that just found out some information. That's what the shirt's for. So shouts out to you, brother. Head up. Stay strong. Much love from us here at BrosTalk. Flex strong. Stay strong. I would say it, but yeah. Flex strong. You know what I mean? Much love from us here at BrosTalk. Don't know. I'm not going to say I don't know you. But nothing but love, brother. Keep your head up. Got you in our prayers. Y'all got anything before we get out there?
it was just a good year, and
Protect your peace.
Protect your peace at all costs, man. Protect your peace and get your chicken, man. That's what it's all about, man. Get your chicken, protect your peace.
Keep all
Negativity.
inside the rod as it's going. Make sure you're strapped in
And
ride it out.
Ride it out. Hey man, appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate y'all watching. T Broski, BrosTalk, King Dano, Corey. Yeah, I fucked that up. T Broski, King Dano, BrosTalk. Shouts out to Corey. Hey man, appreciate y'all tuning in. We out of here.
Another session with the bros. Bros talk. Where the beer's ice cold.